introduce in a few minutes. No, I know you can't wait to see her, but I can already see her. So I already am lucky enough to be able to see that I'm going to be joined by a very, not just beautiful, very intelligent woman, but I'll introduce her to her in a second. Today, it's all about sports because here in the District of Australia East and Australia West, we are going to have an unity district game or inter-district unity game. I get the words all mixed up there because it's so exciting to see. But make sure that you do continue to stay tuned because we also have an INCRadio mug giveaway at the end of the show for all of our viewers. But it's important that when you answer the question that you put your hashtag, your local congregation, so that we know where you're from. And also, it will be the first correct answer that will win that INCRadio mug. So you can call yourself a member of the Mug Club. So without further ado, let's introduce our most beautiful sister, Chloe De La Paz. Sister Chloe,
Oh, I
go
love it here,
ahead,
John.
please.
G'day, g'day, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of our viewers of INC Radio Australia and listeners as well. I am your sister Chloe De La Paz, all the way from the local congregation of Adelaide here in South Australia in the District of Australia West. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? I can already see there are so many of you in the live chat section, but today, again, like what Clea John said, our topic is all about sports. Make sure you remember that, hint, hint, because it might be part of our questions, hint, hint, for our little program for today. So I'm very, very excited because we have so many early bird commenters. But before that, of course, like what Kuya John said, make sure you participate down in the live chat, just like what all of you are doing right now. Very, very excited. And of course, hashtag your local congregation. So for example, I'm from the local congregation of Adelaide. So my hashtag would be hashtag Adelaide. So make sure you continue to be active in our live chat and we will make sure to shout you out as well. Of course, we would like to shout out the very active brethren in the local congregations of Melbourne, Hobart, and Altona. We see you in the comment section. Very, very exciting. There's so many of you. I see some people. Let's go through some comments. Let's go through. Oh, I see Sister Sean Costello, Brother Gabe Del Rosario, Sister Laika, Sister Juliana, Sister Anne, Sister Audrey, Sister Chuchai, Sister Melanie Bochan. There's so many of you from the local congregations across the districts of Australia East and Australia West now in the
Coming
live
on pretty
chat
early, there's
section.
Sister Chloe.
There's
Also, like
so
to
many of them.
yeah, you know what? Quick shout out to see Ate Del Villavicencio there as well. I'm not sure which
Yes.
local congregation she belongs to now, but she was in my local congregation in Altona many years
Yes.
ago. So she's watching at the moment. She went from New Zealand to Australia. I'm pretty sure she will continue on to South Korea after this. But a quick shout out to you and thank you for your support in watching INC Radio. I believe today you will have a lot of fun listening, especially to not just to me, but to Sister Chloe.
Yes,
But
it'll
you know
be
what?
us today.
Yeah, sorry, Sister Chloe.
Yeah, it'll be us today. And of course,
Hmm.
I just wanted to mention as well in our live chat section, because we're going to be talking all about sports, our topic title for today.
What was that?
What
What was
sport?
that? What was that again? What was
It's
that?
all
It was
about
all about
sports.
sports.
All about
Very
sports.
interesting.
So
I
everyone in
wonder
the
if you have to
comment
remember it.
section, yeah,
Hmm.
make sure you comment down what sports do you play or what sports will you be playing if you're joining us in the Inter-District Unity Games this coming 10th of June. But without further ado, Cleo John, let's go over to our weather.
After yesterday's heavy rain here in Sydney, today we had a much more pleasant day at 15.6 degrees. It's still possible shower. I had a little bit of shower earlier today already. The Melbourne, where we are going to for the District Unity Games, that will be 13 degrees for today. So I believe today was mostly cloudy. In Brisbane, 21.5 degrees. In Perth, 19.5 degrees. Adelaide, from where you're from, Sister Chloe, is 15.7 degrees. You can tell me how it felt. Was it sunny there? Because it said it's supposed to be sunny at
It was
15.7
really
degrees.
sunny, actually, clear
Oh, nice and
skies.
beautiful. Nice
Yeah.
and beautiful. Winter sunshine. There you go. So then we also have Hobart at 11.1 degrees. These are all in Celsius, by the way, because we are in Australia. And of course, we have the Capital Territory there in Canberra, 13 degrees. Always cold in that place. And of course, we have Darwin, a bit of a scorch out, 29.9 degrees for winter's day. Maximum of 33 degrees there, actually. So you wouldn't even know it was winter there in Darwin. But that is what we have happening weather-wise here in all over Australia, the nation of Australia.
Lovely, lovely. And of course, before anything, we would like to greet our District Minister of Australia West, Brother Romeo E. Beltran, as our District Christian Family Organizations Overseer, Brother R.J. Haraza, and our District Multimedia Advisor, Brother Olan Gavriola. Thank you so much, Paul, for all of your support. Now, we'll be right back, everyone. Continue to stay tuned because you're still listening to INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INC Radio. We'll be right back.
Are you ready for the upcoming Unity Games?
Who are you looking forward to seeing in action?
Who do you want to play with?
Join us on INC Radio Australia this Sunday at 3 p.m. Philippine time
And 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time.
as we discuss the upcoming games.
And let's talk about the excitement, the thrill, and the unity that bring us all together.
Don't miss out on the fun. Tune in and let's get ready to play.
Only here on INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio.
This is Iglesia Ni Cristo Radio, Australia, the voice of truth, broadcasting from Melbourne.
Welcome back. You're still listening to INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INC Radio.
How cute was that?
Yeah.
Was that Auntie Ivy and Brother Kyle?
Oh, it's Kuya Kyle Pereira.
They're pretty cute. They're like little kids. I thought they were like little kids, like, children's versus service type of age. But no,
You see
they're
them play the volleyball. You see Ate Ivy go like, oh.
Yeah, you can tell she belongs to one of the elite sporting fields.
I think we'll be seeing her. We'll be seeing her in the Unity Games.
We can't wait to watch her in the Unity Games.
Oh, so
I saw that
exciting.
move of badminton from Brother Kyle as well. It's almost like kung fu, like badminton, like a bad kung fu.
It's a hybrid. It's a hybrid.
It's a hybrid. That's what you call it. So we're looking forward. I'm not sure if they're gonna have bad kung fu here for the Unity Games, but if we do, I'm pretty sure Kuya Kyle has the trophy for that already. As we
for
go.
sure.
So go ahead, Sister Chloe, before I disturb
Yeah.
you any further.
Of course, Kuya John. So before anything, of course, our topic for today, I'd like to reiterate, is all about sports because it's going to be very important later. So, but before anything, we would like to give an update on our little hashtag challenge because there's already so many of you commenting. In third place right now is currently the local congregation of Hobart, all the way there
Hobart.
in Tassie.
Hello,
Lovely.
Hobart.
And then in second place is the local congregation of Melbourne. Ooh, a little bit out of the norm.
Yeah.
And
these are
in
number
first
one.
place is your previous local, actually, Kuya John, the local congregation of Altona.
There you go. I was in Altona and Dandenong as well. Well, there was no Melbourne back then, so technically I was Melbourne as well. So the
And-
first two was my local congregation.
You know, Kuya, they're really close. They're
Yeah.
less than 200 comments apart. So
pretty
it's gonna be really close call between the two local congregations. But I
Let's
know
go for it. Let's go for it.
I'm so excited to see who's going to be winning. But of course, everyone, make sure you continue to hashtag your local congregation, and in the live chat, comment down below, what sports do you play? And of course, before anything, let's go to our game time.
It's game time. Let's play.
Okay, all you listeners out there and Sister Chloe, we're going to have a little game. See if everyone I just want to see if one can associate one sound with another sport. Okay, so because today's topic being all about sport, wink, wink. Okay, so by the way, did I tell you we're giving out a mug club at the end of the show with the first correct answer, right? So let's continue with this all about sport topic that we have. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to hear a sound. Okay. Myself and Sister Chloe, we do not know the answer, so we're just going to answer the same as you. But we'd encourage you to put the answer down on the YouTube live channel and also be able to just hashtag the local congregation where you're from, so we can find out who is the clueless of all the local congregation in today's show. So without further ado, what is the first sound that we are going to listen to? Let's listen.
Oh, it's different.
Oh, that was a surprise. Let's see if anyone out there. Yeah, we'll give them a few minutes to do it. But that I think I know
Oh.
what the sport is. I think it's one of those very you gotta have a very. It's almost like a kung fu skills, with the
It's
reflex that you've gotta have. Have you seen this being played? You know.
Oh yeah, actually on
Oh,
social media, like the
mhm.
professional, I was
Oh,
about to say the answer, but the professional games, it's
yeah.
crazy, crazy
You know what? We
reflexes.
have people at our church that we actually play just as fast as a
Yes.
professional. I've seen them out, and like I freak out. I know this one family who's really, I don't know, for some reason they're just gifted with this game. So when I hear that, I've almost got like a PTSD, like post traumatic stress disorder, just listening to it. When I hear it, I'm thinking of this family because they all play so well of it. It's like it makes you dream about it. But let's see. Does anyone have an answer there yet, Sister Chloe?
There's already a couple. I'm so
Oh,
excited
is it a
because
correct answer though?
I
'Cause
think so. I
me
think
personally, I
there's
thought
two names.
I thought it was hockey. Is it hockey? Don't think so. Maybe not. Otherwise, it'd be a pretty close game of
Honestly,
hockey.
it
There.
does
Pitik,
sound
pitik,
like
pitik.
a hockey puck. I think that's what you call it. The circle thing that you hit around with the
Yeah,
bats.
yeah. Air
Yeah.
hockey is I would have thought of air hockey. Is that
Air
played in
hockey.
the? Yeah, is that gonna
Oh.
be played in the Unity Games? We're gonna have to put that if it's studying there one day. I think it'll
I
be good.
put
Like
it
all
air
ages.
hockey.
Yeah, it'll be like an open, like an open tournament. So like it's male, female, kids, whatever, because anyone can do it. But I doubt very much it is air hockey, Sister Chloe. So what is the
Oh.
correct answer? Let's find out what the correct answer is first. Let's have a look.
Table tennis. I was actually
Yeah.
I
Or
was
ping
confused
pong
because
for
there's
some.
yeah, there's two
Some people
names.
say you don't call it table tennis, it's called
It's
ping
called
pong.
ping pong. Yeah,
It's not soccer,
exactly.
it's football. It's not table tennis, it's ping pong. Different countries, different culture. Ping pong or
Exactly.
table tennis. Who is the winner for that particular
Oh,
question?
I see my very dear Kuya Carla Matining say table tennis
Oh,
from the local creation of hashtag Melvin. And then there's also brother Gabe Del Rosario who said ping pong or table tennis, as well as brother Danielle Magno. And I see here as well in the comment section, brother Nomer Ochoko and sister Ciaran or brother Ciaran Lakangan. So congrats everyone. There's so many of
yeah,
you
where's the Yaran from?
participating.
A nice
Oh,
name.
I think from the local congregation of Melbourne as well.
Melbourne as
There's
well.
so many comments. I've already lost track
Ciaran.
of
Oh,
their
I
comments.
never you heard of that name before, Ciaran.
It's
Sounds
very,
yeah, I thought it was a chick, but
yeah,
no, obviously not. It's a
very
brother. So
nice.
hmm,
I'm not
pretty
sure,
cool
but
name. I wish I
yeah.
had that name.
Let's go
Good
over
old
to the
brother
next
Ciaran. So
question.
who
Should
was the
we?
person to answer that correctly, by the way?
Oh, there's so many. Oh,
Who's the
I think
first
the
one?
first one to answer was Kuya Carlo Matini.
Oh, well done, brother Carlo. I remember
Woo!
brother Carlo. I wonder if he's a big man like his dad. Like his
Oh,
yeah, I'm
shout
sure
out to
sure he
Kuya
is.
Carlo.
Yeah, hello,
He's been
brother
supporting
Carlo.
me
How
all
are
the
you?
time.
I remember you. Hope you remember me. Let's have a look. What is the next mystery sound that relates to the sport? Since our topic is all about sports, what could it be there, Sister Chloe? Let's listen for the next
Ooh.
sound.
I got scared.
You got scared. Yes. Uh, uh,
It
uh,
was yeah.
that's an interesting sound.
Why are we
What?
so speechless?
Yeah, just the way.
Yeah, the
All right.
first because there's two sounds. It was like two peaks, you
Yeah, yeah.
know.
So what sound could that be? What does it sound like to you? I mean, like apart from the
Oh,
sports, what would you compare it to? What do I compare it to?
oh, I don't know. Let's hear that again.
Sounds
Maybe
like a
Kuya
yeah.
Tech.
Yeah, let's hear that again.
Yeah,
No, sounds like a warehouse. It sounds like someone's in a warehouse, like in some sort of a
like a
machine.
forklift.
Yeah, like a forklift that dropped all these pallets. Mm. And someone's getting sacked for that.
Oh,
Who can it be? But I'm sure it's not because it's not about the forklift pallet or a warehouse because Sister
it's about
Chloe, today's topic,
it's all about sport.
yeah, all about sports. We're not talking about pallets and oh goodness. Okay. I wonder, did anyone get it right? I'm just trying to figure out what it could
Oh,
be.
I see some
Who's
comments.
the quickest? Quickest with the
Oh,
finger. Okay, what comments have we got, Sister
again,
Chloe?
brother, I think I saw brother Gabe Del Rosario as well say bowling. And again, Ciaran Lakangan says bowling. Oh, they're actually from the local conversion hashtag Hobart.
Hobart. Well done, Hobart. There we go.
It's the land under the land down under.
It's a land down under, down under.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's it, you know, I heard Hobart being described as paradise on earth. That's
Oh,
what
I've
I've
never
heard. I've
been.
never heard it being because apparently the food, the air is cleaner. So you want to
Yeah.
have a clean air. It is a little cold, I think, or
Mm,
very cold. For me, anything under 35 degrees is cold anyway. So
mm.
there you go. So I'm freezing
Uh-huh.
already right
No,
now.
same.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I'm like a lizard. I can live in a hot weather, but Hobart, I'm sure it's beautiful. I don't know if I could live there. I'll probably just be able to just sit there, until the sun comes out because I just don't
yeah.
move. But yeah,
There's
well done,
so many
Hobart.
comments. So, Sister Girly May Burbo also says bowling, Brother Ron Mikhail Chavez.
Where's Sister Girlie from? Let's announce which
Oh,
local
from the
congregation they're from.
local congregation of hashtag Shepperton.
Shepperton. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Although
that's
Shepperton
far.
in County Victoria. Yeah, you
Very
know,
far.
yeah, that's another nice place. I believe they have a lot of cheese there as well.
Oh,
Well, dairies anyway, dairy. But
love cheese.
I remember driving through Shepperton. One of my when I was working at in one of the major banks there in Victoria, I used to handle all the local government. I used to go all the way to Shepperton. I used to go all over the Victorian region. So well done to you there from Shepperton. What's her name again? I think she needs a special mention considering
Sister
it's
Girly May Bearbo. Lovely
uh,
name.
really a
Yeah.
beautiful name and beautiful answer as well.
Exactly. And of
What
course, we
an
have
answer.
Ron Mikhail Chavez, Sister Sean Castello, Brother Felix Candelera, Brother Daniel Magno, Brother Frederick Estrella,
Any
Sister.
interesting local congregation? Any?
Oh, we have some from
So we
from
have
hashtag
Hobart, quite
Melbourne,
interesting. Where?
hashtag Melbourne, hashtag
Melbourne.
Altona, hashtag
Mhm.
Shepperton again,
Wow,
from
Shepperton
Brother
is pretty active.
Frederick Estrella. Yeah,
We'd love
they're
to
quite
hear more
active.
from Shepperton, please, every
Oh,
week. We'd love to know what's happening in Shepperton. If you can get
I
some sort
wonder
of a
if this will
report
work.
there. Does it work? I don't know. You just
Will
told me
it
that.
work? It does work.
Ah, you did. You told me that, didn't you? How do you do that? Someone teach me. Someone, someone
By the
teach me
end of the
how to do
show.
it.
By the
Ugh.
end of the show, Kuya.
It worked before. You know why? Because I get the virtual background happening. Maybe that's why.
Mm,
But anyway, well done there, Shepperton, Hobart. Thank you very much for joining us.
lovely.
We'd also love to hear more from Hobart as well. So hopefully next week we can get more of you, maybe double the amount from Hobart, double the amount from Shepperton to listen in because we do appreciate you. We love you very much. And you gave us the right answer so far. So well done. Well done
Exactly.
to that.
Should we
Okay,
go
who else
on
do we got
to
next?
yeah, should we go to the next question? I think the next question is our last question. Oh, we're not gonna show that. We're not gonna show that because
What?
that's the answer.
Okay, that's the answer. Yay!
Oh, that is the answer. There we go.
The answer was
Bowling.
bowling. There we
I thought
go.
we were
So,
showing the answer to the next question, but no, let's
uh,
go over to the next
what is the
question.
next sound?
Oh,
Could be either way, you know that. It could be anything.
it could be anything.
It could be actually be anything. I mean, I've thought of indoor soccer. I've thought
Mm,
of volleyball being prepared to
yeah,
be served.
that's
There's
what
so many things.
that's
It
what it
could
sounds
be
like.
a massive tennis ball.
Hmm. It's currently tennis season right now.
Yeah, that's correct. So who knows that what
Mm.
that sound will be? So can we hear that sound again for all those listeners? You got one more chance to listen to the sound.
Ooh.
Listen to that sound.
Let's go. Let's go to Kuya Tech.
Maybe I'll do it.
Mm.
Who's giving the right answer there?
There's a lot of. I know this actually. There's a lot of brethren on the comment section that I know will be playing this game for the Interdistrict Unity Games.
I'd be interested to know who got all three of them right at the end of all this. Actually.
Oh yeah,
Right.
actually.
But so what do you think? So everyone's already answered already. A few people have given an answer.
There's so many.
Of course, it would be so many.
Wow. We have basketball from Brother Gabe Del Rosario. I think I've seen him in all three questions actually.
That's correct. Yeah.
Sister Michelle Scott. Both are from the local congregation. Oh wait, no, sorry. Brother Gabe is from hashtag Melbourne. Sister Michelle Scott is from hashtag Shepperton.
Shepperton's active.
Yeah, very
Thank you,
active today.
Shepperton.
Hi.
We'd love to have a representative for INCRadio in Shepperton as well. So Shepperton and Hobart, that's a challenge for you. We'd love to have one of you guys to be hosting with us every couple of months. That would be amazing.
We'll feature Shepperton.
You should feature Shepperton.
Tessie. Very nice.
Hobart and Shepperton are both beautiful places to go to. They're like the hidden gems of the world. Okay, I think we would love to see some sort of like a Made in Australia segment showing the beauties of those area. What kind of industries are running there, whether it's sheep, farming, or is it even who knows what it could be there. But let's have a look.
We have Sister Bernadette Ngo say basketball from hashtag Altona, as well as Brother Dave Del Rosario basketball hashtag Altona.
Hello, Ka Dave. How you doing today?
Let's see
Been a while.
our answer, Kuya John.
What is the answer?
Ooh, Kuya Tech.
There you go.
Basketball.
Did all of them answer correctly? They all have basketball. No one said swimming, or no one said no.
No, I don't think so. I think
Yeah.
our live chat's very smart, Kuya John.
Oh,
We
okay,
thought it
yeah.
was swimming, but it wasn't.
Yeah,
So they're
well,
clearly smarter than us.
the first one I thought like, whoa, that was came out of nowhere. Like we said, we don't know what questions are being asked. We're just coming through as because today's topic, it's all
about sports.
No, that's right. It's all about
Mr.
sports.
Q.
In case you're interested in having joining the mug club, okay. But anyway, hint.
But
So that was great.
yes.
So that's a good one. Do we have another sound that we can? This is getting a bit fun. I know we had 3, but can we have a fourth by any chance?
Do we
Is
have
there
a fourth?
one? Do we have a fourth? A fifth?
Oh.
6th? I'm sure we have. Maybe not. Maybe so. Maybe before we did. Maybe
we'll save it. No, maybe we'll save it for the mug question.
Who knows? I don't know, because
no, we'll save it. We'll save it for the mug question.
Yeah,
or maybe, of course.
We have to do together.
Yeah.
We got 2 answers together. Correct.
Yeah,
Because,
exactly.
Because it's all about sports. You know how it is.
Bad kung fu. But of course, let's go on to our comments. Some comments, because we have so many. We have happy watching po from Sister Alma Kerr. Hello po mga kapatid.
Sister Alma, how are you? And Brother Donald and the kids.
Hashtag
They're beautiful, those family.
Yes,
Hello,
and
Alma.
we'd also
Please say hello to Brother Donald for us.
Yes,
He's also. You know what? I'll tell you something. Brother Donald reminded me of me when I had my daughter, because he besotted his daughter and I besotted my daughter. And then when we left, they came over our place. They're just amazing family, beautiful family.
Lovely.
I'm sure the kids are beautiful now. They've grown up. I believe. How many kids do you have now? About 4 million or something. But yeah, when we left, they only had 1. Then I think they had 2nd. I'm not sure how many they have. But yeah, hello po ka Alma. Go ahead.
No, because I think I actually saw Brother Donald as well in the comment section a little bit earlier. Yeah.
Brother Donald, I'm expecting to see you play volleyball or something. Okay.
Yes.
I know, but I know Sister Alma plays volleyball.
Yeah. Oh, you'll be seeing her next Monday.
Yeah, no, and I hope the CWS will be playing. They've been here. Her kids will be here. That's right. I forgot they're not babies anymore. Yes, I hope to see them. I hope to see them also play.
Yes, of course, and of course, we'd like to also give a big shout out to Brother RC Cartalaba, because I know that he's in the comment section as well. Hashtag Melbourne. So hello, Paka RC. Thank you always for your support. And of course. Kadan Diaz is also watching po.
Brother Dan, hello po sa inyo. Brother Dan
Diaz from Sydney.
Special shout out to you and the family.
And Brother Giorgio Villapaña po, who are frequent, always our supporters in INCRadio Australia. But yes, everyone, thank you for your support. Please continue to stay tuned. We're going to be talking all about sports, hint, as we continue. So please continue to stay tuned. You're still listening to INCRadio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INCRadio. We'll be right back.
Hint.
Finally, school's over.
Yo, Andre, let's play that new game.
I have a test coming up tomorrow. I should probably study, but I've been really excited to play that new game. What should I do?
We missed you on the game yesterday. How'd the test go though?
Really well, actually. Gotta make smart choices, you know?
And that's the value of making the right and smart choices while we're still young. It's also a matter of self-discipline. Wise decisions we make in our youth help us achieve a meaningful and purposeful life, bringing honor and glory to our Almighty God.
This is INCRadio Radio, Australia, the voice of truth, broadcasting from Melbourne.
Welcome back, everyone. You're still listening to INCRadio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INCRadio. And before anything, we want to give our little hashtag update, because it's a very close game, actually, today. It's a very close challenge. In third place, it is the local congregation of hashtag Hobart. In second
Wow.
place, it's still hashtag Melbourne. And first place is hashtag Altona. In between, maybe around 200 comments again. So hashtag Melbourne, you only need 200 comments to stay even. Maybe
Wow.
250 to get the lead.
Hobart, it's the underdog. You know how there's always an underdog story. Let's keep it up.
Yeah.
So it hasn't finished yet. So Hobart, please continue to submit your hashtag because
Yeah.
the game has not ended yet. The contest is not ended.
Exactly.
Remember, it's not over till the fat lady sings, and I haven't sang yet. So there we go. So make sure that we get all
Exactly.
done. Did you like that last? Did you like that last ad about those kids making the right
Mm.
decision? That is so
Yeah.
good, isn't it?
Oh, brother Denver and brother Andre. Shout out to them. They are
Well
some
done.
of the Binhi members or the baptized members of the Church of Christ who are between the age of 12 and 17. They're very young, but they're very, very wise in their youth already. So
Yeah,
it's very inspiring to
I like the
see.
idea that they're learning to prioritize at a young age, especially now. Okay, you boys, especially boys, I want to talk to the boys because I don't really know how it is with the girls. Okay, but the fact that you chose something that's important, you're thinking way ahead. Because if you're thinking of making wrong choices now, trust me, it's gonna come back and bite you really,
Yes.
really bad. So making the right decisions now will really reward you greatly moving forward. So make sure that you learn to prioritize. Of course, learn to prioritize your duties to church first and foremost. Then do the right thing. That's what you got to do. Do the right thing. Do the wrong thing. That's a little, I don't know, what's the word? Might be a little offensive, but
Mm,
it is a little
yeah.
gay if you choose the wrong thing all the time. So you want
But
to be a real, successful person.
yes.
Think about what you're doing
You
today.
want that self-control, the self-discipline in order to do what's right. But
That's the word
Kuya
I'm
John,
thinking of.
before
Self-discipline.
anything, I
Yes.
actually I think we should greet some of the district from your district actually, Kuya John, in the District of Australia East.
Oh, definitely, of course,
Yeah.
because you know what? Today, I'm just going to tell you before we even show about what activities are happening at the moment. They're in the in local congregation of Minchinbury, other places also online. They're having a youth summit, which is currently being led by our district minister. So we'd like to acknowledge our district minister, Brother Seth Gutierrez. Thank you very much for always looking after this district. The District of Australia is. We'd also like to thank our district Christian Family Organization overseer, Brother Richard Esperanza, who also happens to be my resident minister for my local congregation at Dean Park. So thank you for very, very much, Brother Richard and all of his family. I still remember Brother Richard as a young boy, and now he's such a great leader and great moral. Great. It's a really good role
Role
model
model.
for all the
There you
kids
go.
to go up to aspire to be. And that's it, Brother Richard. And that also goes along with the same thing with Brother Lucky Puzan, because I've known them since they're very young kids, and now they
Mm.
are ministers. So our district multimedia advisor, Brother Lucky Puzan, thank you very much always for being so patient. The amount of patience these people have to have, amount of patience is just amazing. So thank you very much for all the love and the care that you give to our INC radio as well. Okay, so the
Yeah.
multimedia in general. But is there any comments that you'd like to read before we go for a quick
Oh,
break?
there's
Sister
so
Chloe?
many. There's
Yeah, let's
so
let's do a quick
many.
comment before we go for a break because there's too many and we don't want to miss out on too many. I know we're not going to
Yeah.
get everybody. So who are the
Well,
others that you'd like to say greetings to here?
let's say hi to Sister Zane from the local congregation of Hobart, Sister Mel Augustine from the local congregation of
Oh,
Melbourne.
Mel, hello, how
We
are
have
you?
Brother Marvin Ferrer, Sister Ednaline Montalban. We have Sister Melanie Beltran, Sister Grace Costello, Brother William Manabat, Sister Arlene Mendoza, Brother Roland Brother Roland Ganzon, and Sister Bernadette Ngo. Hello, everyone. There's so many. Oh, Sister Del Villavicencio.
Yeah, Villa Vicencio Atidel.
It's hard
Yeah.
to
You know
pronounce.
what? That woman is an amazing woman. When I went to Melbourne, she gave me so much support and I never forgot it. I never forgot it. One time
Mm.
I got there because I wasn't used to the weather and I didn't have anything. It was only me. So she helped me. She dropped by some blankets. She dropped by some pots and pans because the house was empty. And I never forgot that. So Atidel, thank you very much. I hope you realize that I never did forget that. My family never did forget that and will always be grateful to you. So thank you very much to Atidel. Just
Yes,
I'd
and
like to acknowledge you publicly about that.
yeah, and I think we can go straight to our topic discussion now, Kuya,
Mm.
since we've seen that little values video from the brothers, Brother Denver and Brother Andre.
And I mean,
With
like,
yeah.
today's topic is actually all about sports. And of course, some of the things that we have to prioritize in our life is our health as well. So what
Mm.
better way to do it than having, than playing sports? Now, me personally, I've never been that good at sports, but I do enjoy watching it. And I do enjoy the fact that people do enjoy it. I'm a big proponent of it. I tend to do things, I do a lot of functional fitness type of thing, not really competitive sports, but maybe one day I will. who knows? But I believe, Sister Chloe, you are a competitive sportsman. You're in an elite level of volleyball.
Oh no,
You're like
I
you're like
am
training
a
hard.
beginner, very
So tell
beginner.
me, tell all our listeners out there, what is it? What sports do you enjoy? And in fact, we already know
Oh,
you enjoy volleyball. I mean, what made you
yeah.
play volleyball in the first place?
Yeah, I honestly, it's the whole social aspect of it. I feel like before I was always very much into watching volleyball, watching basketball, all of the sports. Actually, surprisingly, I'm quite knowledgeable in a lot of the sports that are currently on right now. So the tennis, the basketball, the volleyball, um,
You're one of
all
those
of
people that can
that,
tell you that.
the cars.
So you give all the stats and all the rankings and
Oh
oh
yeah,
yeah,
I learned all
yeah.
of those, Kuya John. But right now I'm actually trying to play some volleyball. Not too
Mm.
competitive, I'm still a beginner. I only started last year. I know a lot of people, especially a lot of the brethren here, are much better than me. Especially the ones who will be playing in the interdistrict unity games. I can't wait
Yeah.
to see
But
them
you know
because
what's
they're my
beautiful?
friends.
I heard that you can do a 1 meter jump already on a spike. That's pretty
You're so funny.
quite impressive. A meter is pretty high for a jump on a
It
spike.
actually is,
Yeah, it's
but
pretty high. And then
you,
considering how tall are you,
I'm tiny.
yeah, and you're quite impressive. And you would have to have certain agility to move around the
Oh, for
court
sure.
as well. So and a lot of stamina because it's not as easy as it looks. You're not standing there. You got to think as well. How you're gonna
Exactly.
hit it, who you're gonna pass it to. Is it better to pass it, or is it better to send it off to the back
To the other
line?
side.
What's
Yeah, exactly.
better? Yeah, so there's a lot of involvement in that. I'm a big proponent of it, and you obviously enjoy it so much. The benefits. What do you think are the benefits? And please feel
Oh,
free to chime into all our listeners on YouTube. What
yes.
are the benefits of you taking part in playing sports there, Sister Chloe?
Yeah, it's all about both the physical and mental benefits, I find. So, of course, the physical benefits, you take care of your body, you decrease the risk factors of essentially different diseases that might be brought
Yes,
up in the long term, especially when we're still young. It's really good to just keep your body in shape, keep your
correct. That's good.
body functioning correctly, functioning well, keeping your mobility, your flexibility, all of that. It's really important,
Yeah,
actually.
it encourages movement. That's the main
Yes.
thing. I have a very close to my heart anecdotal evidence of my grandfather. He's 105 years old here in the local congregation of, is it Dean Park? I don't know. I know he's in Minchinbury, okay? He's in Minchinbury local congregation now. He's 105 years old, still very, very fit because he always says you got to keep moving. When you don't move, you age, you become like an old man.
Mm,
But my grandfather is 105, still looks like he's about 60s or 70s at the latest because he's always moving. He stretches every day, just like what athletes do. They stretch every day. They're just moving nonstop. And I guess playing sport just makes you have fun. It's like a fun way of keeping moving, isn't it? Because it's a
mm.
game. Everybody likes games. So how do you make sure that you stay fit and healthy? Have fun with it. And what better way than do it by sport? Is that right?
Exactly, that's so true. And of course, we also have we actually interviewed one of the brothers from the Perth area, so Brother Jay Lacambra from the local congregation of Queen's Park, who is the CDBS president. So the CDBS are those members of the church who are not yet baptized, the little children, the little youth members, as well as as a local secretary. We
Mm.
asked him as well what he does to prepare for the Unity Games because he's going to be playing volleyball. In the upcoming interdistrict
Oh,
Unity
okay.
Games, and he says in the upcoming Unity Games, he usually tries to condition his body, lose weight, and try to stretch more every day just to increase all of that, like sort of physical preparedness that he has rather than
Yes.
jumping into the
Yeah,
game
it's
straight
it's
away.
it's called conditioning.
Mm.
Okay, but in my definition, it's called life. That's just what you're supposed to do in your life. You're not meant to just do it during sports. You do it for life. And I think sports is a great way to introduce those conditioning to your life. You've got to condition. Otherwise, you get sick. Everyone knows my story in the past and other shows. Not moving, it can cause quite a lot of issues as well. But I managed to reverse a lot of those issues by continues to move in. And sports is a great way to do it. So he's doing conditioning. Is that right, Sister Chloe? So he's conditioning to make sure
Yes.
that when he jumps into that court, he
Mm.
is prepared. He's not gonna injure
Yes.
himself. He's not gonna
Exactly.
run out of breath. He's not
Yeah.
gonna. He knows how to warm up. He's gonna have the
Exactly.
strength.
It's not just about, of course, you have to think about the techniques, the strategies, the plays that you're going to be making when you're playing volleyball, but it's also everything in between, like we know athletes, they don't, like for example, runners, they don't just sprint 100 meters and that's all it is.
Mm,
You know, they prepare a lot. They go to the gym, they have their proper diet, they have their you know, they have
correct.
to
Eat,
increase their
eat,
endurance as
yeah,
well.
eating right, techniques
Mm.
of movements, training particular parts of the body that'll help that you won't even think it's gonna help you. It's yeah, it's all part of it, and that's it's again, like I said, that is all conditioning and should be part of life anyway. And obviously, Brother Jay is going to be well prepared. I believe he started playing this game since he was in year 6 or something like that, so quite a young
Mm.
age. And especially now, he must be a pioneer now. He's probably in year 7 now.
He's probably a he's probably a pro.
He's probably a pro now. I'll probably see him in the upcoming
Mm.
Olympics soon.
Right,
So
after 1 year.
yeah, but you know
As
what? Despite all the preparedness that you have, like everything that you do on the actual event itself, whether you're public speaking or whether you're presenting or you're teaching, I'm sure he has certain forms of anxiety or nervousness before the start. So I wonder how he deals with that, Sister Chloe. What did he tell you?
Ooh, ooh. He says, it's all about having a strong and tough mentality. And I think that goes to
Good.
show that playing sports is not only a physical challenge, but it's also a mental challenge, you
Yeah.
know? For example, I know a lot of the Kadiwas are the members of the Church of Christ who are over the age of 18 and are unmarried. Especially a lot of the Kadiwa brothers that I know that I'm friends with,
Mm.
they are sometimes in their practice they would usually get coached like, oh, imagine you're down 10 points and this is the loss that you're about to lose, but you want to bring it back. It's like putting yourself in that mentality, you
Mm.
know, putting yourself in those shoes where
That
everything's a little bit
mindset.
more tense.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's the beauty about that is that here inside the Church of Christ we have so many activities such as these Unity Games that it's not just the sports itself; it's the fact that it brings everyone together. Everyone's just as competitive as anywhere else, but the difference is that the sportsmanship that's being displayed year in year out and all of these events. It's just amazing. Even though they want to win, how badly they want to win, but you always see the sportsman mentality, the sportsmanship involvement, and the love of brotherhood. And and the beauty about it, especially for those who are still single, there, the Kadiwas and the Binhi. If you see someone there that or maybe Binhi, maybe not yet,
Not
you're
the
a bit too young for
binhis.
it. Oh,
I'm protective
yeah,
over the binhis, especially the
man.
binhis here in
Yeah,
Adelaide.
it depends, but you will meet people, and in fact, I'll give you stories. One of our brethren in our local congregation, the Dean Park, Brother Anthony. Sorry to drop your name, and Sister Nayet. Okay, they met at the Unity Games in the Philippines. You know how we had the International Unity Games. They met there. So one's from Canada, one's from Australia. Can you imagine? Thousands of kilometers separate them, all brought together in that one event that was put together by the Church of Christ. And now they've got their first child. They're married. They got their first child, and a beautiful story. These are some of the examples of why we have this type of activity. Is the fact that we can continue to build the love of brotherhood for each other, and also for us to, for those of us who are still looking. There is always the one. There's another question. I think, is there really the one?
Yeah.
There is the one. It's inside the Church of Christ. Pray for it, and you
Exactly.
meet them. And you only meet them when you attend these activities. So we look forward to always seeing all of you there.
Therefore, it is important that you go all about sports. And maybe,
And love. And love of
maybe love
brotherhood.
will follow.
Yeah. Wait, maybe it does. Like me example, I'm a Buklod. I take my wife. We'll drive up there, and on the way there, we have this bonding moment because
Yeah.
we're next to each other in the car, or if we fly, we're
Mm,
next to each other, so we're talking about things and looking forward to what we're going to do. So
mm,
a lot of these activities do bring not just the brothers and sisters together, but even the family unit even closer together. So we
exactly.
spend the time talking to my daughter, what's happening at school while we're driving. When does she want to learn to drive, etc. So beautiful, beautiful time. But what else does Brother Jay say? During on the game, how does he prepare himself?
Oh, on game day, this is really important because it's actually
Mm.
some tips and tricks for the upcoming Unity games.
Yeah,
It's to eat light, which
yeah.
is which might be a challenge because I know the local congregation of the brethren in the Metro
Metro
Melbourne
Melbourne,
region, they love to feed families.
you are in
I've been
trouble. Yeah, if you're looking to have a light snack there, you are in trouble. They cook the most beautiful food. They cook the most delicious food. They cook this the most enticing smell of a food, and this more than enough, more than enough. So but you just I don't know. It maybe at the end of the sports, maybe you could go nuts with it. But during
Yeah.
it, it's gonna be a bit of a challenge, I think.
Yes, in between, try to not eat, not eat. I guess
Mm.
it's important to keep your body
Control, self
hydrated.
control.
Yeah, especially because it's going to be a long event. It's going to be a whole day event.
Yeah,
You're not going to
keep
want to
hydrated.
starve
Yes.
yourself. Keep yourself hydrated, some
You know what?
electrolytes.
The hello, am I still on?
Yes.
Suddenly quiet with that. Okay. It's also, like those two brothers that have been here. I said earlier, it's about prioritizing time. That's what's
Yes.
important. Being able to prioritize time. What's good.
Yes, exactly. And
Can you do a mic test, Sister Chloe? I can't hear you.
hello, can you hear me? Mic test. Oh dear. I think let's get Brother John to fix
Or
up
is
his
it me
mic
that
a
you
little
can't
bit.
hear?
Oh, I think we can hear both of you. I don't know if you can hear me quite well, Kuya John. But anyway, yeah, on game day, try to eat light, maybe some snacks, some fruits as well. Make sure that we're not eating too heavy, especially because we're gonna be back-to-back games. I know we're gonna be playing 4 or 5 games every day. So, it's going to be very important to keep hydrated, bring a lot of water. I know over there at Eagle Stadium where the venue is, there's going to be a lot of water refills. So bring your own bottle. It's very important. Make it sustainable as well. And also bring some electrolytes, not the ones with a lot of sugar. You know what I'm talking about. I know you have sachets as well where you're going to be able to have some electrolytes that will dissolve in water easily without the need of any sugar. But yes, before anything, let's go on to our comments because we have so many. There's so many of you. Of course, there's also some greetings. Happy wedding anniversary for this coming Wednesday to Kasef and Cabuena Gutierrez. So the district minister of the District of Australia East. There we go. And that's from Sister Sean Costello and Sister Karen Matining as well. Shout out to you both. So before anything, everyone, we're of course going to continue with our discussion a little bit later. So stay tuned. We're still going to be talking all about sports. You're still listening to INCRadio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INC Radio. We'll be right back. Ooh, Kuya Tech, are you there? I don't know if you're there, Kuya Tech. Anyway, everyone, in the live chat section below, make sure you continue to comment down below what sports do you play. So, for example, I play a lot of volleyball, a lot of basketball, very, very interesting sports. Ooh, do we have our station ID, Kuya Tex?
This is INCRadio Radio, Australia, the voice of truth, broadcasting from Melbourne.
Welcome back, everyone. You're still listening to INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INC Radio. Kuya John, are you back?
Oh, I'm back again. I don't know what happened. Just suddenly all different over there. I'm sure I missed out on a lot of things. What did I miss there, Sister Chloe?
Oh, we just gave some tips and tricks on how to prepare for the game. Before the game, keeping hydrated, using your electrolytes that's not full of sugar. Very important, Kuya John, don't you think?
Oh yeah, I know. I know you mentioned to me earlier there's new electrolytes with or energy drinks with no sugar in them. I think yeah, maybe you might need them. I'm not really sure. I don't really drink them, but I think it's at least there's a no sugar option now. Hopefully it's a little bit better for you.
Oh,
but yeah,
the energy
you do keep yourself
drinks.
hydrated.
Limit yourself on those energy drinks. I know I'm guilty for them, but
you gotta be
only
careful with
once a
those ones.
day. A lot of
No,
caffeine on that one, a
yeah.
lot of sugar. But Kuya
best
John,
not to. Just have coffee like I do. Have your 10 to 15 cups
Coffee's
of
great.
coffee and move with your day. That's it.
And Kuya Brendan and his cold brew. I'm going to be trying that cold brew hack from now on. So it's very, very interesting. Now, before anything, I think it's time for a second game time. Oh no! We're just going to pretend like there was a game time bumper. Game time. There we go.
Oh, no, can I say
Yeah.
it's game time? There you go.
Perfect. Of course. Oh no, Kuya Tech, it's not working. There we go.
It's game time. Let's play.
Lovely. It's game time. And Kuya John, we've been talking all about this question. We're not gonna say it, but
Are we doing a
What?
mug? Are we doing a
Yeah,
mug thing
we're
now?
doing the mug
The
question
mug.
today, right now.
Do you know how many mug members have actually received this mug? I mean, you have a
So
mug there?
many.
You have a copy of
I
a mug there by
don't.
any chance?
It's in the
That'd be good to
dishwasher.
see. Oh,
But
you've been
I'll
using
show
it
it. I'll
already.
show if any
Don't
one of
worry.
you sees
Yeah,
me during the Unity games,
yeah,
I'll have my mug
yeah.
with me.
And
You
and
actually see.
we promise you the price is not going to be the one that's in her dishwasher. Okay,
Yes,
you're gonna have a
it'll be clean.
brand new mug.
I promise.
So when you win the mug, you're actually going to be part of the mug club. Okay, so it's going to be quite interesting. The INC Radio Australia Mug Club,
Mm.
exclusive membership only to those who owns INC Radio mug. Is that what we call it now, Sister Chloe? The
Yes.
INC Radio Australia Mug Club.
Yeah.
So let's have a look. What do we need to do to get this mug? It'll be the first correct answer there in our live comments. And the question, what could it be? Make sure before you answer the question, you make sure you hashtag your local congregation. No congregation, no win. I'm so sorry. And it
Mm.
has to be a correct. So correct one. Are we gonna do with those two questions that we're talking about earlier? Are we gonna do?
Oh.
Are you gonna do with
No,
that? Or
just
else you
that
gonna do
one,
with
the
the
mug, just the mug question, Kuya.
just a mug
The one that
question?
we've
Here we
been
go.
hinting out all show.
What show? What hint? I never caught any hint. No, look, because our show is all about sport doesn't mean that we gave hint. I have no idea what you're talking about there, Sister Chloe. But I'm sure there is a hint that you've been dropping throughout the show. Here we go. Viewers out there, for a chance to win the INC Radio Australia mug. What's the title of this episode? Oh, I don't know.
Ooh,
What
I
could
don't
it be?
know.
I mean,
It's
you know what?
like,
We could even give them a special presentation of this
yeah,
mug on the INC Radio Unity Games, depending where they
yeah.
on INC Radio Unity Games,
I
the
hope.
introducing Unity Games. Depends perhaps on the show itself. One of the shows that's happening on that day, we could present it live on air.
During our live report,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
I'll serve a bowl. It'll be our
yeah.
serve, and then I'll go over to the live report to you, Kuya John, and then
Mm.
I'll show the mug.
That's correct. And then we can say,
Mm.
okay, sister or brother, you want this. This is to be presented to you here live on whichever show it's on. It could be, what shows can we? It could be Wow with Bob in the middle
Oh,
of the
wow,
night.
with
It could
Bob.
be
It's quite
Fate
late
and
at night.
Melody.
Masyang Tahanan usually is in the
Yeah,
morning.
we could do Masayang
Yeah,
Tahanan. We can do. There's so many shows. Even one of the local Salat Studio shows as well. We can
yeah.
present it right there and then, so they'll be famous. You want to be famous? You want to
Oh,
be famous?
Kuya John, you're
Answer
already
question.
famous. You want to be
What?
famous like Kuya John?
Yeah.
Answer this INC Radio mug
What is
question.
this answer ready mug question? Okay. What is the
Oh,
topic of today's show? What is the topic of
oh.
today's show? And
Hmm.
this will be depending on where you are, because depending if so we have to find out if they're attending or not. Okay. What is any question? First correct answer. How
Wins,
many mug
yes.
do we have there, sister?
I think we only have one for today, Kuya John.
Oh, okay.
So it
Is
has
that
to be the first
oh,
correct answer. Oh,
oh, what's
yes,
that?
Kuya John.
Did somebody else have another question, another mug? I've got this coffee mug. If you want a coffee mug,
You wanna
okay.
go? You can have a signed mug from
Yeah,
Kuya John.
you have a coffee mug right there. There, see, it's sort of hidden away because there you go. It'll
Oh.
be signed by Sister Chloe.
Imagine with a black marker.
Yeah.
No, my signature is. I don't think my signature is very valuable, Kuya John. It'll be like, what's this squiggly line over here?
Never
You know what
negative
I
talk yourself.
mean?
Never negative talk yourself. You're a winner. Everybody would want that, and I'm sure some Kadiwa out there is looking at you right now. Okay,
Oh, you think so,
and
Kuya
you're
John?
famous, and you're famous. Here we go. So, who is the correct answer there for the mug club? If
Oh,
the show's about to end, we're going to just
oh, yeah, that's true.
announce. Who are we gonna announce it to, sister?
Oh, I think we already have a winner. I think we
Who
have
do
a
you think?
winner.
But did that winner
We have a
answer in each
name.
three? Did they answer in all three of the questions as well
Oh,
earlier?
oh, I think this brother was correct in some of them. I saw their I think I shouted them
Mm,
out before. But let's see. Kuya Tech, do you have a drum roll for us?
who is the drum? Let's go. It
Let's
deserves a
see.
drum roll.
No? Okay, let's do it. That's a very long drum roll, Kuya Grissom.
Bang! Go
Shout
for
out
it.
to Brother Grissom. We have Brother Rain Chavez from the local congregation of hashtag Melbourne who says, all about sports.
That's right. I wonder how we knew
Very
that. I had no
comprehensive.
idea.
I had
Oh,
no idea. It's not like
okay.
we've been talking
So,
about.
brother Ray, we will be if we're not get. I think it's quicker for us to actually give it to you on the Unity games.
Yes.
It will be quicker actually than
You'll
posting
get
it
it.
out. Chances of getting broken and everything, but we can just hand it to you on the show. So we will look for you, Sister Chloe. Make sure if you can take note of that and write down the name, and then contact that brother. Is it brother? Brother Rain?
Yes, Brother Rain Chavez.
Rain. That's an interesting name, Rain. Okay. So should we also announce? I think it's very important that on the last few minutes that we have, let's just see what's happening in different parts of the district as activity wise. Sister Chloe, please let us know really, really quickly on the last 7 minutes that we have of the show.
Yes, of course. Do we have a bulletin bumper, Kuya Tech? Maybe you're unmuted? There we go. Let's focus up on here. Of course, we're talking all about sports. So we have the local congregation of Kalgoorlie. They have two activities related to sports this month. On today, actually, they have their physical fitness activity as well as their local sports activity, basketball and volleyball edition. And the local congregation of Dandenong have their badminton clinic on those days. Both locals are doing it on the 23rd of June. And of course, most importantly, we have our Inter-District Unity Games on the 10th of June at Eagle Stadium. So we're very, very keen on seeing you all there. How about there, Kuya John?
No, we're looking forward to all of that. And also, we obviously we had one yesterday, music workshop there in Vanuatu. So it's a local group worship service, Spiritu Santo. Well done. Also held screening in the local congregation of Liverpool, INC giving plasma donation, in Logan as well. They're in the northern part of Australia, which is in Brisbane somewhere. Okay, today we have a very special event. All the Christian Family Organization members are getting together for the Youth Summit being held in different local congregations here in the District of Australia East. So they're all having fun. All the youths are going to meet each other there and get to know each other. We also have a film viewing in Mackay's, one for yesterday, which is the story of Deborah and Barak, which is on the First Testament. And of course, we also have another one in Mackay again, film viewing next week, which is the story of Adam and Eve. Take note, brothers and sisters, Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. So that is an important thing to understand. Children's Worship Service Games, giant dot to dot in Crowden Park local congregation. That's also being done next week. There's many more to go, but because the show is so short that we have to cut it short there. But look, well done to everybody who's organizing all that. If you're interested in any of this activity and you're not yet members of the Church of Christ, feel free to come and reach out to us. Go through incmedia.org or go to any local congregation or places of worship that the Iglesia Ni Cristo Church of Christ or any friends that you have who are members of the church, and we will accept you with open arms to answer any of your questions and if you want to join these activities. Sister Chloe.
Oh, I think we're just getting confirmation if we're going to be announcing our hashtag winner today. Very, very exciting because it's almost the end of our show. I feel like the show has gone for so long. Oh, no, we got confirmation. We're going to be announcing the hashtag winner at the next show, INCRadio South Korea, where their topic will be all about their favorite summer activities. I know we're in the winter, but of course, in the upcoming summer over there in South Korea, they will be talking about that. So make sure you stay tuned for the next show, INCRadio South Korea. But before that, everyone, you're still listening to INCRadio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INCRadio. We'll be right back.
This is Iglesia Ni Cristo Radio, Australia, the voice of truth, broadcasting from Melbourne.
Thank you so much for all of your support, especially as you continue to help us and be so interactive with us here on INCRadio Australia. We hope to see you soon every single Sunday at 3 p.m. Philippine time or 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. And of course, we would like to thank our executive producer, Sister Ive Joy Bateo.
Of course. And lastly, special thanks to our brother Angelo Eranio V. Manalo, our Christian Family Organization Coordinator, and of course, our beloved brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our Executive Minister. We love you very much, Paul. And we promise to always be in unity with you because we love you so much and that we are so grateful that God has sent you to us. But our listeners out there, stay tuned. Do not tune out because we still have a great show next, which is INCRadio South Korea. But for now, from INCRadio Australia, have a good day, gaday, and goodbye.
Bye, everyone. Do we have some background?
Never will I let go of the
Ooh.
Yeah.
Everyone just decided their laptops are gonna crash midway
It's like, oh,
through.
I had to restart
No,
the
that's okay.
connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Brendan, do you actually have a proper
I need to change my
proper